Greetings, magical wanderers. Thank you for finding me here, and I speak you leave here with a bit more affirmative magic than you had when you arrived. Today, on this new blessed day, I have a special gift for you. Awareness. Sit, lie, sip, soak, sleep, eat, drive, or meditate while listening to this. If you do so desire to focus more on the message, I encourage you to be surrounded in peace and without distraction. Without further ado, I love you. Hunter Moon. Hello, fellow wanderers. Thank you for tuning into another video. This time, I'm not in a robe, and this time, it is daylight while I am recording. So, again, I felt called to share a collective card reading in regards to what we are experiencing right now in the collective, and perhaps gain a little bit of clarity on how we can best move forward in our direction, as well as share some other bits and pieces of awareness towards the end. So without further ado, let's just get into the reading, connect with the cards, and I will see you there. So first, we're just going to bring in some high vibrational conscious energy from the heavens down into earth and invoke some awareness to answer our questions through these cards and just overall uplift the vibration of the heart space. I decree an upliftment of the heart space within each and every being who tunes into this frequency right now. May divine golden white light and the fifth ray shower upon them, cleansing their auric field, clearing karma, and allowing rainbow fractals to be seen within their peripherals. Thank you for the blessings, thank you for the space, thank you for the insight. So it is. Namaste. So it is. So, again, we're just gonna get to the cards. So, first deck I'm being called to is the Apprenticeship Traditional Tarot deck. And the question that I feel called to ask is, how can we best show up to our own lives in true love, in a true center of love? How can we best show up to our own lives in the true center of love? How can we best show up in our own lives in the true center of love? We have 3 cards. Wow. And they are all right side up. So, first card we have number 11, Justice. Second card, Two of Cups. And the third card is Nine of Cups. Now let me just show you the pictures of these. Justice. This is literally something I have been personally calling into my own manifestations in my own life so that I can best show up in my life in service of love and in service of others in the highest, greatest good of all. And what I see in this card is someone who is very balanced within themselves, very balanced in what they know to be a true right and a true wrong, based on the discernment of the heart and the discernment of a clear, focused mind. You know, like what truly is right or wrong. There is no definite answer to that, but based on your own discernment, you will be able to feel what is right. What's the feeling of rightness, and what's the feeling of wrongness? You know, it's a paradox in and of itself, but this person on this throne is very balanced. See, the scale is very balanced, and they're holding a sword upright. This is very leadership capable energy. And that's how I feel we can best show up in our own lives in the true center of love at this time, is entering into this conscious state of justice and balance and unity for all and highest greatest good, while having that sword stuck straight up for mental focus, for discipline, for courage to go forward and make rightful decisions. Again, there's that word right. What does that mean? Make right decisions. If you need more um, um, wording on what that could possibly mean, making right decisions comes from fairness within. What do you feel is fair for both parties, for both sides, for both hemispheres of the brain to come unto oneness? So, what is your truth, and how do you honestly act upon that truth? And how can this honesty and truth bring your situation into balance? You speaking your truth and you living honestly and being unbiased between the two, you know? Like that's why I say there's not really a right or a wrong, but based on your feelings and your truth and your honesty with yourself, at the end of the day, you know what feels like a right and what feels like a wrong to you because you are paying the consequence of that choice. And that's what that card says. Now, this Two of Cups tells me that it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. Teamwork, cooperation, reciprocation, filling each other's cups up equally with pure essence of love and harmony and goodness. Um, it also speaks about friendship and partnership. Maybe you're experiencing something in your relationship right now where it's feeling really reciprocal. You both are filling each other's cups up equally and pouring into one another to make and bring harmony into your lives, into your relationship. There's some kind of mutuality and a bond that's happening in this kind of law of attraction, which you are and which you desire to achieve or attain. This is what's happening. This partnership, this friendship, compatibility is coming unto fruition because of your successful law of attraction in action. I'm just going to repeat that. This is coming into fruition because of your successful law of attraction in action. You are being in the state of centeredness in which you desire to achieve or attain. You are being that thing in which you are desiring to achieve. So this is very prosperous, very harmonious, and very balanced. Justice and balance, harmony, truth, and honesty. Now, this card, Nine of Cups. Look at that. He's got 9 chalices surrounding him. He's sitting pretty on a stool. Not on a throne, on a stool. All right? Now, this card, I'm just going to go into the colors. And as I speak that I'm going into the colors, the time was at 11:11, so that just mirrors it. The colors majorly are yellow and blue, which is all about truth and honesty. The yellow is the solar plexus center, which is all about confidence, vitality, God source, belief in self, courage, confidence. Probably said confidence twice. And the blue being the throat chakra, and well, between the heart, thymus, throat, and the third eye, you've got that whole range of green, blue, indigo, cyan color going on. So with this velvet royal blue, this is all about having your chalices sitting upon the foundation of your truth and your honesty in your truth. All right? And being content with that, because you know you're speaking your truth. You know you are living and embodying upon your truth. So these 9 of Cups belong to you because you earned them, and this is goodness and abundance and satisfaction all around. And that is a profound feeling in yourself. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. Good going. And it also recognize in this card, he's wearing a red cap and red socks and brown shoes. Now, red resembles groundedness, the root chakra. You could also consider it the crown. You could also consider it the crown because what comes after magenta as the crown color comes red. And it goes all through the color spectrum hue again. Now look at this. I got a rainbow coming in my window. So he is both grounded and focused and calm and content mentally and also physically. He's got the red crown, okay? He's got the red socks. This is grounded all the way around. You are grounded in your truth and honesty. And that is quite an accomplishment, especially in today's world where you go onto social media and you see a whole lot of stuff that isn't grounded in truth, authenticity, and for the highest, greatest good of all. So this being you, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo Namaste. Om Namo Guru Dev means I honor, bow, respect the infinite wisdom within, the highest teacher. And Namaste means the light in me sees and acknowledges and honors, bows, respects the light in you. Thank you for achieving all of this for yourself, for the highest, greatest good of all. And with this power comes great responsibility. Stick firm in your truth and honesty, your integrity, and your ability to be compatible and in bond with the sacred union, and in the sacred union that you brought upon yourself because of your devotion to living and acting out your dreams. This is your Nine of Cups. This is your chalice. This belongs to you. This is a reward from the divine that you've been gifted and blessed upon because of the hard work you've been doing, the sacrifices you have made, the choices you have made in knowing there's consequence that follows. So that is those cards. And that is how we can best live in our center of love, show up into our own lives for the highest, greatest good of all. Now, we have these cards. Absolutely beautiful. What I feel called to next is a heart-centered deck, which I also love, Whispers of Love. This is an oracle, this isn't tarot. But it is beautiful artwork and illustrations by Angela Hartfield. The artwork is by Josephine Wall, and you can kind of see a glimpse on the back. And I'll read you this little index here that will give you a brief understanding of what this deck is invoking. Whispers of Love oracle cards were created to help you find methods and messages for building stronger, more loving relationships, whilst also reminding you of the interconnectedness of everything in your life, whether it be a romantic connection or your relationship with others around you. These beautifully illustrated cards will help you find answers and solutions. You can choose cards for everyday guidance, or you can focus your readings on specific question or relationship. However you use these cards, they will be an invaluable tool for adding clarity, understanding, and love to your situation. So this is a deck that is centered in love, to be of best service in love. And that is what we are invoking for the message in these cards. How can we best show up in the center of love for the lives of others that we love? Simply spoken, how can we best be a pure loving force to enter into the lives of our loved ones, to bring support, to bring love, to bring light, truth, honesty? How can we best show up in love into the lives of our loved ones? Look, I can't make it up. Look at this. Look, card number 10. Treasure your loved ones. Does that answer our question? I think it does. I feel it does. Because look at this drop of prosperity, this drop of new earth opportunity coming into our palms, just waiting to be nourished and nurtured and respected and loved so that we can build our foundation and our pure source of love consciousness on this planet. But starting within the family first, starting within treasuring our loved ones first. Because this water is going into these palms, and look at what's happening. Generations are being healed. Generations are being healed. There's a grandmother and there's a granddaughter. This is one of many answers in how we can best show up as love into the life of our loved ones. And it is important to love others deeply, truly, listen to them, hear them, offer guidance or advice if you are asked to do so, or if you feel there's a space that is capable to behold that and be respected. You know, just hold this mutual ground, being in your truth and honesty of love. And look what it says up there: unbiased and impartial. Okay? So don't be so attached and overly consumed by what or who or why someone thinks of you the way that they do. Especially a family member, when I know that can be the most painful. In my own life, speaking for myself, I have chosen neither sides. I have chosen the center, which is my truth, as in love. I have chosen to love all unconditionally, bring guidance, wisdom, light, upliftment, newfound wisdom that can help bring enlightenment to life that could rather otherwise be dark and full of disease and all these unnecessary/necessary things. Treasuring our loved ones, unbiased, in love, as love, is that drop of water that dry hands need. The dry, unnurtured, unnourished, disregarded hands need. Okay? This card, compatibility, is all about sharing. Reciprocating the fill up of each other's cups. You have plenty to give if you come from an unconditional, infinite source of conscious love. Love is a never dying, auspicious force of the universe and of nature. Love is in your chalice innately, always capable of being fulfilled if you know how to fulfill it yourself in order to share it with another. You are very capable of sharing your rewards and the blessings that have been gifted to you, that have been shared with you. Honestly, the blessings and gifts that we have been bestowed upon by the divine, by God, by nature, etc., aren't just for ourselves to keep and hold on to for the rest of our lives and put them in a cage and lock it up in a safe. And no. They are gifts and blessings brought upon us to share and to bring goodness with, to bring pure honesty, truth of love with. And you have plenty to go around. More than plenty to go around. Look at your 9 of Cups. Full. With this self-contentment. All right, now if you maintain what is bringing you this self-contentment, these 9 cups, they're not draining because you keep filling yourself up. So if these 9 cups are not draining, then you have every perfect opportunity and ability right now to share your drop of water with the dry hands who are in need of this love, of this nourishment, of this remembrance that, oh, I'm actually important to you in your life. You actually care about me. You actually think about me, you know? And I'm working on that myself in my own life, showing love extra love to my loved ones, reaching out to people who I haven't talked to in a long time, as love, out of love, but also exposing the darkness with love, shining the light on the shadow. And that can still trigger a lot of people, but remain unbiased, remain balanced and centered in your integrity, in your discernment, and know that if you decide to act upon any feeling of greed or selfishness or envy or sabotage, it's only natural in nature that you pay the consequences and you reap what you sow. So that's, in a sense, where the karma can either be built upon, made to be more of, or you can begin to clear your karma with love, with the enlightenment of love. That's that card. We're gonna ring in high vibrational conscious love one more time, reaching out to each and every one of you that is tuning into this vibration and this frequency right now. I invite you to close your eyes, put your hands over your heart, and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and completely allow yourself to be still and relaxed while I play this Tibetan singing bowl. Tune into the sensation of this vibration in your heart center, what it brings you. Thank you for tuning into that. Well, I wasn't going to go very long because it honestly didn't need to go very long. I sent out what I needed to, and here we are back again, about to dive into with some Ganesha. All right. Now, these cards have fallen out a different way and want me to pick them a different way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them out how they wanted to fall out in a flat spread like this. Try and get every one spread out. I can pick. I'm going to use the Ganesha mudra that we learned in our last reading, which is hands together like this, and then taking the pointer fingers, bringing them back behind the middle fingers, thumbs together, so it's like this. And I'm gonna meditate on these cards. I ask that Ganesha brings us a message in which we can best find our own activity or hobby or fulfillment in any way that brings us into this center of content love. Right here, got it. This card. You're gonna see it first. I'm not looking. What? Okay. A big message. Card number 35. Personal transformation. Look how beautiful this artwork is. I just absolutely love this artist and her many decks, Angela Hartfield, and the artwork is by Ekaterina Golovanova. Absolutely beautiful. This card speaks upon our own personal development, our personal transformation, and how we can best show up as and in our love center is getting to know ourselves deeper. Getting to know what we truly love in life, of nature, of ourselves, of our hobbies. What is the source of love in which we believe, in which I believe? What is, so in reflection to how you would ask yourself this question, you would ask and meditate on, what do I truly love? What hobbies do I truly love and that bring me love? What brings me feelings of contentment, brings me feelings of love? What offers me fulfillment? And for some, you may be astrologically inclined, so in your personal transformation, you may highly benefit in researching your astrological chart. Knowing your moon sign, your sun sign, your south node, your north node, your ascending, your Mars, your Jupiter, your Venus, your midhaven, your Lilith, like all those aspects are just little key points on how you can best get to know yourself within the constellation in which you are, because you're made up of stardust, right? So if you look to the planets, you look to your planets and your star alignments, I highly encourage you to research your north node and your south node, okay? Profoundly impactful. When I first researched my north node and my south node, which was just through a few videos on YouTube and a few links that I found through Google, it began to change my life. I got to see aspects of myself more clearly that I felt were there, but they were never, ever, ever affirmed outside of me. There was not even a thought to it. But then once these things were affirmed, which were vaguely familiar in some way, I remembered. Like, oh yeah, I have had past lives that really resembled this energy and these timelines, and or oh yeah, I remember why I'm here on Earth at this time. This totally aligns to what I feel in my heart center and what makes me most excited. Okay? To give you a brief little insight, my North Node is Leo. So is my ascending. My South Node is Aquarius, as is my Sun. So I believe that if we were to actually praise our North Node, our true North, our North Star, instead of praising and worshiping our Sun sign, I believe that we can perhaps get further in our spiritual evolution as a personal physical entity at this time, but also in our duality of the divine human and of humanity as a whole. If we get to know ourselves deeper, we get to know how to solve our problems once and for all, bringing peace, healing, and enlightenment. And isn't that pretty Aquarius of me? And isn't that very Leo of me? I was gonna say, it's like transformational. I can't even begin to express any more about it. I just recommend you research your north and south nodes and start to maybe pay more attention to your north node and learn from where you have come from in your south node, which is all about comfort zones, what you're already so good at, and maybe can even get burnt out on. Old habits and patterns, and it also goes into past lives. And then the North Node is all about what brings you excitement in this life and new evolutionary feelings. What are your missions and your goals, and how are you best achieving your dreams in which you maybe have never dreamt before? That's the North Node. And there's a lot of feelings of excitement in the North Node compared to the South Node, where there's almost like this nervousness, anxiety about it, because you may feel like you're slipping back into an old pattern or all these things. I can go on. If you want, I can film a whole video just about North and South Node so that you can begin to get to know it better yourself. And I can, I guess, in a way, teach what I have learned so that you can learn and then you can teach. So that was that card. Ganesha wasn't done with us yet. This one was the only one that kept itself on the table. We are going to flip it around, and I'm not going to look at it. You guys are first. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Brand new beginnings. Look at this. Look at how these cards all resonate with each other. Brand new beginnings. That dewdrop pouring into the old dry hands that have been discouraged and unacknowledged for so many years, but now new life is growing upon them and generations are being healed, and there's new beginnings coming in of prosperity, abundance, balance, justice, fulfillment, contentment, discernment. I mean, victory, abundance, prosperity, contentment, all around. This is a complete new beginning for you right now. So throw out the old stories you've been telling yourself for maybe your whole life, or maybe recently, who knows. Throw out those old garbage stories that no longer serve you. You are amazing, okay? You are so talented. You are so gifted. This says it all. These are your cups that you have earned, and you are only content with these cups because you've worked tirelessly to earn them. You deserve that. You deserve that. Now it's time to share your new beginning with a bang, with a flash, with a strike of lightning, of vitality and life force energy. Get yourself out there into the world and share that dewdrop, in which is your gift and your talent and your ability, the light that you have for the world in your heart. You are the light of the world. You are a blinking, shining star in the night sky. Even in the day sky, they're still there, you know. You are a shining, flickering star. You are the candle light. You are the moon and the sun and the earth and the nature and the being that you see in the mirror, absolutely beautiful and healthy and wealthy and full of life as you are with each and every breath that you take in and out. Must we forsake the simple blessing that is to live and unacknowledge our ability to love? That requires a drink of water from my copper cup. This is my chalice, and this chalice is full of water at the Headwater Spring here in Mount Shasta. And this is pure spring water, and this is going into my temple. I've been on a 3-day juice fast, and I can also make a whole own video about that if you would so desire and like. Or maybe I will anyways, because I'm feeling fantastic. I'm really proud and content of myself. I feel in balance with my community and my compatibility with my inside and outside world. I feel so reciprocated and reciprocal. I feel like I am earning my justice, my balance, and my prosperity through good choices that I have made in my life. And this, what I'm doing right here, is my dewdrop offering to the collective. I'm offering my dewdrop to you. My dewdrop to you. Because no hands should be going hungry anymore when we are and have earned this state of contentment for ourselves. He looks so content that he almost looks ready to share it. You're in a brand new beginning. This is profoundly beautiful. I'm going to conclude it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's 44:44 as I begin to conclude. I will make a whole video about North and South Node, what I have learned and what I desire to teach on this platform. I'll make a whole other video on my juice fasting journey and the benefits I've been feeling and an encouragement of, you know, perhaps others trying this out. It's been rather simple, you know, but I like just so many synchronicities, so many alignments that I can't even begin to explain. It's divinely orchestrated through and through. I have hopped myself into the chariot of God and we have risen to the sunset. You know, like that is how I feel, and that is how I'm going into the workday tomorrow. So I speak that you all enjoyed and resonated in your own way. Thank you for sharing your truth and standing firm in your honesty. And feel free to share it around if you feel like this message could resonate for anyone else that needs this upliftment and encouragement of lighthearted energy, and also these profound messages that totally resonate with me. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're resonating with you because I'm the collective, you're the collective, we're all the collective. Yes. Much love, namaste, and Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Till next time.